Once upon a time, there was a curious little boy named Leo who loved pressing the keys on his mother's computer keyboard. Every day after school, he would sit beside his mom while she worked and gently tap the letters, numbers, and symbols. To Leo, the keyboard looked like a tiny city made of black squares, each one hiding a secret. One quiet afternoon, while his mother was cooking in the kitchen, Leo climbed onto the chair and started tapping the keyboard again. Click, click, click. Suddenly, the keyboard began to glow. Before Leo could call for his mom, a bright light flashed and whoosh. He felt himself shrinking smaller and smaller until he fell straight onto the keyboard, but it was no longer a keyboard. Leo looked around in amazement. The keys had become giant buildings. The letter A was a tall tower, the S key was a winding road, and the spacebar stretched across the land like a huge bridge. "Hello?" Leo called. "Mom." His voice echoed through the strange world, but there was no answer. Leo's heart began to beat fast. He realized he was lost inside the keyboard. "I need to find Mom," he said bravely. So he started walking across the QWERTY road, which was lined with glowing letters. As he walked, he suddenly heard tiny voices. "Look! A human!" Out from behind the caps lock castle came little creatures shaped like letters. There was a bouncing B, a tall and skinny L, and a round, cheerful O. "Who are you?" asked the letter B. "My name is Leo," he said. "I'm trying to find my mom. I think I fell into the keyboard." The letters whispered to each other. "If he wants to go back home," said L, "he must reach the inner gate at the end of the keyboard." "But it's far away," said O. "He has to cross the number mountains, the symbol forest, and the delete desert." Leo swallowed nervously, but he nodded. "I'll do it. I just want to see my mom again." The letters decided to help him. They gave him a glowing shift key map that showed the path across the keyboard world. Leo started his journey. First, he climbed the number mountains, where the giant numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 0 stood like tall stone pillars. The wind blew loudly there, making the numbers hum like giant bells. It was difficult, but Leo carefully climbed over the number 7 and slid down the curve of 3. Next, he entered the symbol forest. The trees there looked like symbols: at, hash, dollar, percent, ampersand, exclamation point. Their branches twisted and curled in strange shapes. Some symbols glowed softly in the dark forest. Suddenly Leo heard a rustling sound. Out jumped a mischievous question mark. "Where are you going?" it asked. "I'm looking for the inner gate," Leo said. The question mark tilted its head. Many travelers get confused here. But I'll help you if you answer a riddle." Leo nodded. "What appears on a keyboard but can never be touched in the real world?" Leo thought carefully. Then he smiled. "The cursor." The question mark laughed. "Correct?" It pointed Leo toward a glowing path leading out of the forest. Soon Leo reached the delete desert. The sand there shimmered like tiny pixels, and the hot wind whispered, "Delete, delete, delete." Leo grew tired and thirsty. He missed his mom more than ever. "I hope she's not worried," he said softly. Just when he felt like giving up, he saw something shining in the distance. It was the enter gate. The gate was enormous, shaped exactly like the enter key. Bright light poured out from behind it. But standing in front of the gate was a tall guard made of metal keys called the Control Knight. "Halt," the knight said. "Only those with courage and love in their hearts may pass." Leo stepped forward. "I'm not brave," he said honestly. "I'm just a kid who wants to find his mom." The knight looked at him silently for a moment. Then it slowly stepped aside. "Love is the greatest courage," the knight said. Leo walked up to the glowing inner gate. He took a deep breath. Mom, I'm coming home. He pressed the giant inner key. Flash. Suddenly, Leo felt himself rising into the air. The keyboard world spun and faded away. When he opened his eyes, he was back in the chair in front of the computer. Leo, his mother said, rushing into the room. I was looking everywhere for you. Leo jumped down and hugged her tightly. Mom, I got lost in the keyboard. His mother laughed gently and hugged him back. Well, she said, maybe next time we should explore it together. Leo smiled, and from that day on, whenever he looked at a keyboard, he remembered the magical world hidden beneath the keys and the long adventure he took just to find his way back home.